are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for Charlotte, Bridges out there with Knipple. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's James. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
Here we go. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Pass to Knipple.
Stay on here.
Back to Ball. And he drops it in from the low post.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Pass to Rollins. Green in the high post. 6 to shoot. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. He's looking for Giannis and finds it.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Knipple with the bucket.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Trent outside. Turner looking around. Fires from deep. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for Charlotte. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Trent, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Rollins, the pass to Green, puts it up. No good there off the double clutch. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Raptors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throw.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And he makes the first. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
He makes one of two that time. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor. You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Pass the ball. Unloads from 13. Milwaukee with the rebound, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Now here's Trent. Scoreless thus far. Turner with a screen for Trent. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, Turner is used to absorbing contact on the way up. Terrific balance on display there.
To the paint. Turner covering. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Bridges against Giannis. To the inside. And Turner with the slam.
Thunderous slam right there by Turner. Locked in.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Outside, James. In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside, Ball. James, a screen on Rollins. Here's Ball. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Turner. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, the rebound by James.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Rollins. He has yet to score, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Knippel. Started by Green. Back to Ball. It's tipped. Here's Rollins. 11-point game his last outing. Shots good by Green.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 9.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
In a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
He's off on the first. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And he sinks the second. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the 2nd most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's 2nd ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be LaMelo Ball shooting. It's going to be on Miles Turner. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
That's good from Ball. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Here's Knipple. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Giannis passes to Turner. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you see how Turner's built out his game over time. Adding strength, improving his footwork at both ends. Can't say enough about his commitment to progress.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Now Ball. 15 points in the game. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And the passing Ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Green. And here's Giannis. Defended by Bridges. And to Antetokounmpo. Shot's good.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Rollins, the pass to Trent. The high post shot. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Hornets leading by 7. Here's Knipple. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Green with a screen on Bridges. Green up on top. The tray. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. In the corner, Knipple with it. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and it's Sexton in for James. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for Rollins. Bucks trail by 9. Anthony, the pass to Giannis. Back to Anthony. Bucks passing it around. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. Sexton dishes the ball. They set the pick. The open look here for Sexton. Again, the Hornets score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Anthony kicks to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Ball against Kuzma. Here's the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 11. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 11-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Well, look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
And here is Antetokounmpo following Colin Sexton's three. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Pass the ball. Turner covering. And here is Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go. That shot off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Turner kicks to Anthony. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Portis. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Anthony, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard. Pass to Anthony. There's the triple. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
A decent threat from outside. It's big for Anthony's confidence when he's knocking down those shots.
Here's Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 13.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Anthony. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Sexton, the pass to Mann. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Friday, The Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Alperen Sengun and the Houston Rockets.
And for the game with the Mavericks, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
And the Hornets making a change here. Salon's checked in. Here's Kuzma. Releases from the wing and drills it. Kuzma's got his first points of the game. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
Pass to Prince. Harris outside. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And he jams it with authority.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Pass to Anthony. And with the rebound. Hornets leading by 15. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Prince. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Charlotte on D. 17-point lead, their biggest. And the shot is good.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
Outside, Sexton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass the ball. There's the three. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Ball against Rollins. Now here's Giannis. Here's Kuzma. That one goes. Count it. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Sexton dishes the ball. Four on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Rollins. And another basket for Milwaukee. Charlotte's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Knepel, guarded by Kuzma. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Again, ball missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 14. Here's Kuzma. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Pass to Rollins. Kuzma, right side. And the lead is down inside single digits. Kuzma's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Turner's checked in for the Bucks. Hornets leading by 9. Knueppel with it. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
The Hornets shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Green's checked in.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
Antetokounmpo passes to Rollins. Trent outside. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Back to Giannis. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one here. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Turner with the screen on Bridges. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto. Turner with the screen for Trent. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. That one, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to James. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
He's too strong. If you're going to hit Giannis, make him feel it.
James against Trent. Pass the ball. James sets the screen for Ball. And the 3 off target.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Green kicks to Giannis. Inside, it's deflected. Ball from long range, and the 3 ball is good. Ball's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Hornets. And so it's Milwaukee now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
the stat sheet here on Miles Bridges, coming off a terrific season. He put up about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Giannis passes to Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Giannis. 6 to shoot. And Giannis out of the Kumbo. Throws it down hard.
Wow, Giannis, that is ridiculous.
And here is James. 5 points in the game. Outside, Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, 2nd best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now, Giannis. He's got 13. Driving to the basket. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
James looking around. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Giannis passes to Rollins. And here is Turner. 1:44 left to play in the first half. That one goes in. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
To the paint.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Trent. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
For an old basketball guy like me, there's nothing better than watching the midi like Trent hit there.
Pass to Bridges. Here's the screen. Tipped away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He's got 9.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Knippel, guarded by Green. Here's Ball. Good, nice job down low. Ball's got 32 points.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And Antetokounmpo inside. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
LaMelo Ball. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And now let's roll it back to that first half. How about LaMelo Ball so far?
And one of the league's brightest young stars, LaMelo Ball, putting on a show. He makes big plays and has fun while doing it.
His creativity, Shaq, it makes the game fun to watch.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
We've got Bridges. James is out there with Ball. And it's Knipple. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bridges finds Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hornets.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Antetokounmpo inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
To the inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Trent outside. Turner with a screen on James. Here's Trent down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Throws it up high. It's tipped. Here's Rollins. There's the lob into the coop. There's Giannis taking flight.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
Turner covering. On the wing, Bridges. Ball feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, James. From 17 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks trail by 15. And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else,
and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys?
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Screen by Giannis. Trent outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. And so James will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Knipple. Outside, Ball. Can they get it? It's good. Ball's got 36.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Bucks passing it around. From deep, Trent, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball with it. He's got 36. Now here's James. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a deep 3. Green with the rebound. Bucks trail by 10. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
James, a screen on Giannis. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Giannis passes to Trent. Outside Turner. Pass to Green. Buries it down low. Green's got 8 points.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
To the inside. Here's Bridges. Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Ball against Rollins. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Knipple. It's stolen by Green. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Ball. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hornets leading by 5. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Turner covering. It's tipped. And here is Green. He's got 13. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
That free throw missing. Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Charlotte leading by 3. James right side. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Knipple. Headed by Green. 5 on the clock. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple's got his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Left side, Turner. Trent outside. Green passes to Portis. Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Trent's got 19 points.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Pass to Knipple. Turner covering. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 2. Here's Rollins. Going inside, and the wide open shot from Green. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Pass to Sexton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Rollins against Sexton. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Here's Green. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
James a screen on Green. Knipple offline with his 3. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Inside, the Hornets pull it in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Kuzma kicks to Giannis. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Hornets making a change here. Peterson's checked in.
Well, there's a handful of players in this league who help your team in every way. Giannis is one of them. Offense, defense, rebounding, leadership, everything. He's a coach's dream.
Sexton against Prince. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sexton, and count it from 19 feet away. Sexton's got 12.
A reliable producer. Sexton knows how to hunt down his shots out there.
Pass to Kuzma. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton kicks to Connaughton. Outside ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 38 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Antetokounmpo cannot be stopped.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Cole Anthony is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Portis in at the 5.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Outside, Sexton. There's the screen. Right wing. And Ball gets double teamed. Sexton up top, defended by Portis. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Sexton.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Connaughton. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Prince against Sexton. Pass to Diabate. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Bucks shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
Sexton on the wing, guarded by Prince. Takes it from 10. Ball, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside, Ball. And the wide-open shot from Connaughton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Giannis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 17 now, just in the second half.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry, or he'll burn you.
Sexton kicks to Ball. And Ball gets double-teamed. It's Sexton on top of the key. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot from 12. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Sexton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Anthony, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Joe's checked in for Portis. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Ball against Anthony. Right side, Ball. Pass to Diabate. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Prince. Connaughton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead.
Love the toughness Turner showed on that tape. Just willing to pass the contact.
A different look for Milwaukee. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony.
One shot.
Hornets trail by 6. Now Ball. Pass to James. Here's Knipple. Ball, the bounce pass. Now Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. In the corner, Kneppel with it. And the Hornets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges against Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. James, a screen on Giannis. To the middle to end the run. And James with a nice bucket inside.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Rollins against Ball. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
To the inside, and stolen by James. Inside, here's Kneppel. And Kneppel slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. From deep, Green knocks it loose. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Ball. And it's sent back by Turner.
One of the better shot blockers in the league. Turner got all of that.
Rollins with the bucket.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Charlotte has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. James sets the screen for Ball. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, he had a great first half from 3-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
From deep, Green. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. The Hornets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by James. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Trent outside. Pocket 6. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And a wide open look for James. Traps in the tray.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside, Green. To the middle. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner.
Well, that's the result of Turner staying active at the offensive end and drawing a whistle.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for the Bucks, Miles Turner, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both free throws good from Turner. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges outside. Rollins against Ball. It's up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
One shot.
One shot.
Hornets trail by 9. James outside. Back to Ball. With the tip. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Now Turner.
Well, you like to see this. Turner using his size to impose his will.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
15 foul. At the line for the Bucks. Miles Turner. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 10-point game. James outside. Bridges against Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Outside, Ball. James outside. Ball against Rollins. And that one is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bucks leading by 8. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ball. Now Antetokounmpo. Giannis striding in. Oh, that was a two-hander.
This is where Antetokounmpo is most dangerous, using those long strides to explode to the rim.
Rollins against Ball. Puts up the 3. James outside. Here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Throws it down. What an assist!
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a... Oh my God.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Ball. Does not go in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Rollins against Bridges.
Hornets foul. Miles Bridges. Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Rollins. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Sexton. 24 seconds left in the game. Shoots the 3. No good there. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Miles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, so second half I think we came out there and really established our defense as we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.